Hey everyone. Oh, it's been a long time, but it's time to come back. So, this is our daily spread for today, Thursday, February the 18th, 2021. Bust out my cards. I hope everyone's good out there. It's been wacky, huh? This has been the retrogradiest Mercury retrograde. It's almost over, and you get a bloom of the energy right before it's over. And then it won't come out of its shadow, I think, until March sometime. So we'll be feeling Mercury retrograde even still after it comes out on the 21st. It's a few days from now. I just had a huge root chakra activation and clearing. I had to sit with my body and work out a lot of stored trauma, and it was great. I worked with it. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about my ancestry, and I learned a lot about how to respect and take care of my body when it is working properly. I could barely walk for a few days, and I just sit and stretch, and it was really great. And I cleaned my whole entire nook and cranny of every corner of my house. And it made a huge difference in the energy. So I know other people are going through the same stuff. So let's see what the cards have to say. This is our daily spread. I'm Tarot by Keyth. And let's just pull 3 cards. Collective energies, please. A lot of shifting, a lot of timeline hopping I'm feeling. Just a lot of craziness. Okay, that's what we're moving away from. What are we moving towards? No, I haven't done this in a while, can you tell? What's the present moment? What are the energies like now? And then finally, what are the energies that we're moving towards as a collective? One more card, please. One more card. What are we heading towards? The most probable possible timeline that collective humanity is manifesting. That one. Okay. All right. That one wanted to come out. Okay. Well, we're moving away from the Lovers. Major Arcanum 6. The number 6 in numerology is even, which means it is a feminine energy, our receptive side, represented by the color dark blue. The number 6 represents compassion, cooperation, and harmony, and this is about receiving your tribe members. This union of all these. It could be like a romantic love, but the Lovers doesn't mean it's tribal. Your monad showing up, people you're destined to work with. There's a lot of rebirth, symbolized by the color green in the card. A lot of receptivity, dark blue, feminine, and a lot of masculine energy, red. All these figures are coming to play together, and they're blessed by the white arrow of purity coming from the sun, the cherub shooting from the sun. Also raining down yellow and red. Yellow represents logic, intellect, and idea, and red is divine masculine active energy. So those are all the ingredients for orange, which is mixing red and yellow, which is putting what you've learned into action. So a significant card in the recent past, the Lovers. People have come into your life. It could have been a reunion of relationships that were severed for some point. You had some growing or some learning to do separately, and now it's time to do it collectively. It could be a group, it could be a partner, it could be a lover, it could be your divine counterpart. It could be aspects of yourself. It could be inner children, soul retrieval that you went and brought into the fold, so to say. But there's a union, cooperation, compassion, and harmony. So to me, on the collective timeline, this says to me that a lot of people woke up recently. We've had a lot of people waking up to their divine mission and starting to find each other and work together. They won't show us this on the news, but this happened. That's what happened. That's great. So what's happening now? A bunch of people woke up and these lovers are finding each other. The Queen of Wands. I love it. I love it. Okay. And I always get the reversed image thing weird. So we're going this way. So moving away from the Lovers. Present moment is the Queen of Wands. She's got her eye on the prize in the future. That's awesome. She's got the white feathered crown. That's the filter. It filters out any voices, negative voices, any imposters, anything that's whispering to you that isn't your truth, higher I am self. The Queen of Wands, she's the like creative goddess. She's heavily attached to the Empress in the major arcanum. She's grabbed a hold of her fire. Wands represent fire energy. Fire is desire, passion, will, creativity, and sexuality. So meeting these people in the past, the lovers are giving us all of these ideas. She wants to spread all of her ideas, and she wants her ideas to be inseminated by the masculine energy of the world. She herself has a lot of red masculine energy, even though she's a feminine figure. I love that she has an active crown chakra, getting yellow information and putting it into action, but before it enters the flesh, it goes through this white feathered filter crown of purity. So I've trained myself, I'm programming myself based on this white feathered crown inspired this idea. When I say filter, I drop my grounding cord and I cleanse whatever information I'm getting. It just cleanses my field. So anytime I say filter, it automatically does that for me. She's looking toward the future. Her creative center, her sexual center, sacral chakra is open. Her legs are splayed. I see a keyhole here. It works perfectly with my key. It fits right in. But the key to all of this is her spiritual knowledge. Light blue is the color of heaven, the sky, your spirituality, whatever that means to you. And yellow is logic, intellect, and idea, knowledge. So, and I'm seeing the orange in the card. All the ingredients for orange were here in the lovers, and now it's happening. We're mixing red and yellow together, putting what we've learned into action. She's getting a lot of inspired ideas. She's taking off her yellow glove and revealing her hand of flesh. This means she's ready to engage the world, not by intellectualizing it, but by actually touching it with her flesh-colored third-dimensional physical hand. So really good news. This is a very positive spread. What's she looking at? Oh, guys, we're heading to the star, number 17. 2 major arcanum, 6 and 7. Awesome. So feminine, and then we're moving into a masculine energy. This is guidance from our star family, the 8 stars. Again, look at the similarity, the bookend of the red and the yellow. So again, more ingredients for orange, which is fulfillment. So not only giving us downloads of knowledge, but also the masculine inspiration to put it into action and blend the red and the yellow and get orange. Now, she is looking back at the past, down at the ground, what she's been through in the physical world in the past. She's looking back with reflection. She's looking back with wisdom. Her ego, represented by this black bird, has been externalized. She's removed it. There's still a piece of it there, perched on this tree of orange leaves, and she's aware of it, but she's not focused on it. These are like the little tiny ego battles that seem to come up just before you've almost completely deprogrammed and freed yourself. She's bared herself, she's nude, she's working on something. These lovers came together and they made the proverbial child, a new idea, the new earth. What are we birthing? New earth. She's pouring what she's learned with her reception, dark blue, divine feminine energy and knowledge. She's pouring it back into the river, the water of spirituality, kneeling on the layers of red action it took to get to this point in reverence. She has the crescent moon of orange on her forehead. That's the moon goddess, receptive energy. Something about the moon, the full moon coming up. The moon has been a big player, hasn't it? The new moon was a big, big energy. These last few moon cycles have been really, really something. So all my eyes are on this full moon coming up. I don't remember the specific date, but we have Mercury coming out of retrograde in a few days, and then we have a full moon right around then, and that's going to be, expect some surprises. Moon goddess, receptive energy, dreams, dream journal, meditation, introspection. And she's just really pleased with where she got to. And she's looking back at all the turmoil and the hardship that it took to get to this enlightened place. We have this big band of green rebirth right around the solar plexus where this child is. That's your will, your ambition, this new idea, this new earth that we're building. We're in for some good stuff. She can't see what's around the corner. She's still integrating what happened in the past. So I feel like what's over here is a surprise, and it's a good one. 6, 7 linear. I love it. I love the whole thing. The whole reading adds up to a 4, which is stability. So that is our daily spread. Boy, is it good to do this again. It's good to be back with everyone. Thanks for liking, sharing, subscribing. If you want a personal reading with me, you can book on my Facebook page. I do it on Skype or Messenger video, whatever. Makes a good gift, all that fun stuff. I love you. I'll be back, I promise, and blessings.